let's get now to the Dolphins and the Chiefs from Frankfurt, Germany. The Bratwurst. But definitely,
Very good.
it was an interesting game. 21-14. The Chiefs jumped out to a 21-14 lead. By the way,
21-0, no? Yeah.
21-0, my bad. Sorry. 21-0, and then they were able to kind of come back a little bit. The Dolphins did, but by the way, Mario Edwards, I think his name is. What a heads up play to throw it back to Quinn Cook.
Oh, yeah. Little dangerous, but that worked out.
Quinn Cook had to have played like running back or something because his moves and then the speed, I was like, damn. I was like, all right, this guy's really impressive. You can tell
he's like, okay, I want to protect the football. And he's like, oh, crap, I have a lane. And he just picks up the gear.
He's boom, takes off. But as soon as Mario Edwards started getting tackled, I think it's Mario. As soon as he started getting tackled, I could tell he started turning around and he's like, what do I do? What do I do? He's like, oh, boom. And then he just tosses it. But Gilbert, let me read off some of the stats to you. 20 of 30 from Mahomes, 185, 2 touchdowns. Gray was their highest. Noah Gray was their highest receiver, 3 catches, 34. Tua Tagovailoa, 21 of 34, 193, 1 touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 8 catches, 62 yards. Mostert, 12 carries, 85, 1 touchdown. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'll start with the Chiefs here before I bash the Dolphins, who are pretenders right now. I don't want to hear from you until December. Dolphins, beat a team with a pulse, okay? The Chiefs have real problems offensively, Fernando, and I did not wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I know I got my extra hour of sleep because the clocks changed. I was still annoyed that I had to watch Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, wait for receivers to get open. They have no receivers out there that could get open. And yeah, I get it was Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, and a good pass rush, but make a play. And Fernando, let me know if I'm kind of a little wild here, because it felt to me like Travis Kelce wasn't really trying. It felt like a game like, hey, I'm a chill a bit. You guys, wide receivers, time to step up, because when the playoffs roll around, you need to make a play. I'm not trying to get the Dolphins, I guess I'm not trying to discredit the Dolphins, but it seemed like Kelce was kind of like not used properly to the way the Chiefs do it. And it felt like a game like, you guys do something, and they waited, and like Rice had a couple moments, Sky Moore, but I think Noah Gray was the leading 3
catches,
guy.
34 yards.
Like that can't happen in a game here. So when I see Mahomes, criticize the offense in a post game press conference or on the field, like he was so quick to say, we stunk today. The defense is special, and the defense is very special, but they got a bunch of problems for Randall offensively, and I'll let you have it from there.
That defensive touchdown with the lateral was heads up. Exactly. It looks like an Andy Reid-led team. Gilbert, this is what I've been saying all season. Double Kelce, play everybody one-on-one, let everybody else beat you. I don't think you're completely wrong, but I'm not going to say that Travis kind of didn't want to do. I think that the Dolphins just pissed him off. And I think double teaming him really frustrated him. And then I think his frustration kind of takes him out of the game.
Yeah, that second half, he was nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think he's one of those guys like T.O. who would get pissed off and take over the game or do stuff like that. Like, there are some guys that they get pissed off. Tom Brady would get pissed off and he'd take over the game. Like,
they kept circling him on the broadcast, and he wouldn't do anything. He would just stay in the backfield.
I think, like you said, he was kind of more of a decoy because they knew they were going to double team him. But damn, did they do a good job. In turn, the Dolphins did a great job against Tyreek Hill. Why? Because
you mean the Chiefs on the Dolphins?
The Chiefs did a good job against Ty. I keep on thinking that Tyreek Hill's still on the Chiefs sometimes. I saw him with them yesterday. They did a great job against him. Like, they did a great job and he even said it after the game, y'all did a really good job against me. I love it. And so this is the thing, though. Both offenses struggled. I know everybody was hoping for fireworks in Frankfurt, but I knew that I didn't think that was going to happen, just because I've seen the Chiefs offense struggle. I know they had one good performance against the Chargers, but that's just because of the ineptitude of the defense and them trying to play zone against these guys.
Zone gate.
Yeah. And then you look at it on the other side, and the Dolphins struggle against good teams. You saw what the Eagles defense did to them a couple of weeks ago. You've seen what other teams have kind of done to them, good teams. They struggle against good teams. So I didn't think it was going to be that high powered. I'm not even going to go with that throw at the end by Tua. I was mind blown. I'm not even going to repeat what Dan and Dago said when we were watching it. Dan was actually hoping that Tua would pull it off and they would win the game. But yeah, no, I just thought that I think what we're seeing right now is a perfect example of, yes, the Chiefs have done a lot of good in the years past, but I've been knocking on this all off season, going into this season. They lost Juju Smith-Schuster. They never replaced him. I was one of the belief that the Chiefs were going to look at their first few weeks and say, shoot, we need to go get a receiver. Like, go get a receiver from some, like
They
a
didn't do
DeAndre
anything.
Hopkins, somebody. Go get somebody. They all they did was go get McCole Hartman, which that's nothing of what you need to do.
I totally
And
forgot
then
about that.
every single week, I keep on hearing the same thing on the Kelsey podcast. I hear we're gonna fix the offense. We know it. It's coming soon. And then here comes Mahomes after the game, and he says, we're going to fix the offense coming soon. It's not a damn Marvel movie or something that, oh, yeah, hey, we're going to fix it, and boom, here we go. And don't even get me started on all the crap Marvel and all these idiots are doing over there. But it's not something that you can fix in season, I don't think. I mean, I like Rice. I think Rice is probably their best receiver. But there's just not that much talent on this team, and I think they're going to suffer. Right now, what they need to count on is the run game and the defense. That is why they're winning games, running the football and defense.
They couldn't run the ball either in Germany.
No, they couldn't. It was tough.
And that's why they won a bunch of games, because Pacheco was going off and the defense was good. If you don't have that running game, then you're very one-sided.
What he was doing, but they were able to kind of that touchdown helped. If they don't get that defensive touchdown, the game is completely different. So they're counting on the defense.
Like the Dolphins had plenty of opportunities for Allen. They punted the ball 7 times. And I know your brother's a big fan of Mike McDaniel, but can we make some freaking in-game adjustments here? Tyreek Hill wasn't working, and like they have one type of style is we're gonna score quickly. And I think I wrote like they got a bunch of home run hitters, but no chain movers. Like, can we get a guy who gets to the first down?
We need to get a shirt made like that. That's a good shirt.
Chain movers here, man. Like
no. They got home run hitters. I like that.
I just hate that I kind of crossed with baseball and football. I wanted to have consistency, but I didn't. But okay, cool. I'll thank you that you like that. And I'm like, who are the guys that get you a first down? Where's the Keenan Allens at? Where's a good tight end that give you a first down? And like that's also
the Chargers are missing home run hitters.
Yeah,
they have the chain movers.
Combine the offense, and you're good. And maybe trade the quarterback. How about that, Dan? But yes, the Dolphins. I don't want to hear from them for now. I don't know about you, but they're pretenders to me. And until you beat the Cowboys, Ravens, and the Bills in the final 3 weeks of the season, maybe I'll take you seriously. But right now, I don't want to hear from you.
That's the thing, though, Gilbert, is that they're made for the season. That's when you notice what teams are made for the offseason or for the postseason. Teams like the Bengals. Bengals don't start the years off fast. They have not started any year fast. They always start off slow and they pick it up. That's why we've always said you want to be playing your best football at the end of the season. When they beat the Broncos by 70, everybody was already saying they should book their a lot of people were saying they should book their trip to Vegas because they're going to the Super Bowl. And it's like, no, there's always one or two teams that do well at the beginning of the season that unravel. And I think the Dolphins are one of those teams that could unravel because of the noticeable weaknesses that they have. I still think that they have noticeable weaknesses on defense. I still think that they have weaknesses all over the place. I think and people are going to be like, what the hell? I think they should rely more on their run game than they should on Tua Tagovailoa.
They're good at running the football. Yeah,
they're very good. They're the number one offense in running the football. I think when that little rookie comes back, that running back, they need to focus on him and Mostert. Him and Mostert. Dedicate yourselves to running the football. I know it's not sexy. I know it is not sexy, but you need to get to running the football. You need to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's awesome to have yourself on ESPN and all that. What did the Chiefs discover last year on their way to the Super Bowl? We need to run the football. Isaiah Pacheco fell into their laps, and he became a good player. That he was a big reason why they were able to make it. That McKinnon was another big reason of why they made it to the Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl, the kid from San Diego, Williams, I thought he should have been the MVP, not Mahomes. Mahomes threw 2 picks, and they still made him the Super Bowl. The other kid, he had 3 touchdowns in the game. Damian Williams, the running back. He was a big reason of why they made it to the Super Bowl. So
you can't remember his name. That's why he's not the Super Bowl MVP fan.
Damian Williams. No, he's from San Diego. I remember that. No, but I thought he should have been the MVP. 3 touchdowns. I mean, get the hell out of here. The other dude had turned the ball over. But They need to run the football, and that's what they need to get to. But I'm with you. Until the Dolphins can actually do something against a decent team, because they even struggled last week against the Patriots at times. They play the Raiders. Oh, okay, they're on their bye week. They play the Raiders in Miami. Oh, that might be ugly. Then they go to the Jets. They go to the Commanders. The Titans come there. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They
Look at
kind
the
of have
last three though. Look at the last three. That's when they get tested again.
Cowboys at Ravens and Bills. Damn. Okay. That is going to be interesting. Those last 3 games, I'm with you. I'm with you. That Chargers
You
game
better win 2 out of 3, not 1 out of 2. Like get out of 3.
I actually like this one. That man, dude, you're bringing the fire today. I love that. I love you bringing the fire every Monday. Bring that fire because I love it. I love it.
I just watched a documentary on Netflix. They got John Gotti, so I like the mob.
Dan wanted to watch that one. Now
That's pretty good. I'm really
now that his season's over, he's kind of like, oh, I want to start watching documentaries and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's the Chiefs offense needs work. The Dolphins need work on every areas, and that's the thing. This Gilbert, for that to change, I think they need to lean more on Jalen Ramsey, who's been there, done that. He's won the Super Bowl. He knows what it takes. Remember, the Rams were struggling up until halfway through. Right around the end of November. That's when they kind of turned it on, and they got hot that year.
Super Bowl?
Yeah. So that's kind of what this team needs to do. I just have seen too many inconsistencies, and I don't like the makeup of this team. So, and obviously, I'm not a big fan of the quarterback, but that's separate and everything else.